hello. I'm here. No, that's fine, Bob. You do that. I'm sure you'll come back eventually. Welcome back to my stream. Today we are jumping into the Deadlock protocol. I have no idea what this is about. All I know is it's got something to do with Nef Anyo. It's a corpus. Yeah. I haven't played this before, as I haven't also played the Sacrifice, which we did last stream. So if I have enough time, I'll be doing this, and then I will be doing the Call of the Tempestari as well, which I believe is the next quest after this. But yeah, without further ado, gonna jump into the cutscene and we'll see what this is about. Okay.
So, it is decided. The fleet has been retrofitted and redeployed. To begin at once.
Ooh, big golden hand. And flashbang. Of course, it wouldn't be a Warframe stream without being flashbanged at least once or twice. 2 back-to-back flashbangs. Jeez. That's a Warframe.
The Deadlock protocol.
What Warframe is that? I haven't seen that one yet. So, okay. Do we get another Warframe from this? I hope we do. Or at least a blueprint for one. But we're just going to jump in. Assume that you always get something good from these missions.
Sparky. Yes. Liz and I may be
Oh,
in
no.
over our heads on this one. Listen up. This Deadlock spat is costing Solaris lives.
I don't like these missions.
Founder, some long-dead cove named Parvis
At least it's only
carries a
2
lot of
of
messianic
them
clout. Well,
that I need to capture.
Neff's claiming the old man's got an heir. If true, that heir can,
Should be
by
pretty
rights, claim
straightforward and
total
easy to do.
control of the board.
At least it's not 4 of them.
Fighting might be the main reason SU survived this long. If the board unifies under one person, one
There's one already there, but
by
that's okay.
our people will never see daylight. I need you on this. You in?
Charge up my flamethrower. Have to be. And they're at A. Oh, jeez. This is gonna be a pain in my butt. At least we're at 50% already. I feel like we're doing alright. B. Okay, this is fairly easy for now. %.
It's Neff, all right.
100%.
Catching blue.
Unit.
I never knew my parents, but as an orphan or
Okay,
Grab him.
let's capture A first. And then back to B.
They fuzzed the band. Keep at it.
I guess I'm a little bit stronger than these enemies. Just slightly. Just hang out a little bit and see how far we can get through before they start taking another one. Got this. Easy mission to start with. We just hold this one, we'll get 100%, so that'll be easy.
And my humility grew fast. I began to see certain similarities. I wondered, who am I really? After a protracted negotiation, my birth mother sold to me the secrets of my conception.
Wait, what? Get that signal back!
Yeah, this is going a lot easier than I thought it would. I thought I was going to have a bit more trouble with this, but no. Back to B. This is a hell of a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Session program. It was an epiphany. It would seem that
Yeah, I did.
am one of the sons of our late, great founder. And, more importantly, his heir. Now I
tell you
have
what.
only to prove it. That
Fun lunatic.
Do your thing. I'll check in with my whisper network. Let you know what they're saying. Talk soon. The bronze.
So it just instantly takes me out. I didn't have to go to extraction. Cool.
Way in supporting our cause. Got dirt that isn't safe to shovel out in the open. You know where to meet.
Fortune is 69. If channel 69's up, I go to channel 69.
Quick geology lesson. Phil, copy that. Keep a shiny side up. So, Neff's making a succession play.
There's that Warframe again.
Thinks he can prove he's a sprog of noble descent. No idea how. Parvus was assassinated before any of us were an itch. This?
Look familiar, Goodwill. Warframe, yes. One of a kind. Protea.
Lucia. Ah, okay, I have seen that one around a little bit. I think I've seen it once or twice, but I didn't realize
Yes.
that this was
Deal Granum cut with the
Protea.
themselves. Granum was no amateur. He had real power. Our ear inside says Neff's techs have found a lead on Protea's whereabouts. Protean traces, they're calling them.
So we have to find where
The
Protea
original
is.
taxman. Killed when someone, a board member most likely, sabotaged the void drive of his personal transport. Neff wants gene proof, but there's nothing left to scan.
And yet, so they believe, they found Granum's Warframe bodyguard, who was with Granum when that void drive went critical. So, who is to say what's true?
Our
Bodyguard's
people
alive,
are
maybe
vanishing because of
Parvus
this.
is.
That's true, I know it. I don't care if Parvus Granum is dead, alive, or making change tap dancing in a Grenier officer's mess. Sparky, you find what Nev's looking for. You'll find out what happened to our people. Get on it.
Back to the orbiter. Next section of the mission.
Protean detectors should be on board. Not sure what they look like. See what you can find.
It's, right. It's a great,
Yeah,
big
exactly. It's a big hand.
hand.
Granum tribute.
One we saw in the
Sorry,
little cinematic.
Sparvos was missing his left hand. See if you can.
Another engineering blunder? We need confirmation. Reset and get our next volunteer into position.
What was that?
I think it was a void
He,
temporal shift.
he's trying to send
Not entirely sure.
his employees into the other place where we saw Protea.
Person. Patch me into the system. Do with some noise while I'm eyeballing the bids.
Or is putting in work. blasting these guys. I just don't even have to aim at them, just aim at the ground around them and they just die from the gas damage.
Ready now? Train Viking. Time! Send in the next volunteer!
They're gearing up for something. No! This! What is that thing?
That's bright. Cool.
I'm not. Outworlder, hold position. I'm getting something.
To papers. Volunteers. He's killing our people for some kind of weapons test.
Maybe not. I'm still pulling signal from that jockey's ring.
What kind of signal?
I don't know yet. Outworlder, don't let them cut the signal before I can decode it.
My boy! It's real! It's real!
Okay. I was just fighting something, but sure, throw me in a cutscene.
Is this? What are we looking
The jockey's feed.
at? Sparky, you better get out of there.
And the enemy's gone.
We make sense of this. Another job well executed.
We'll be waiting for you, Outworlder. Let the purge begin.
Back to Fortuna. A lot of back and forth. Aw, Fortuna 69's gone. Dang.
How many kids are going to grow up in the feds because of this? How many parents lost because I couldn't do my job?
Judy.
needed that pocket for his proof.
So it's
He
like a
went risky
pocket
himself.
dimension.
Not at first. Sparky, you can beat him to it. Biz has figured out how to activate Neff's Granum tributes. You won't believe this.
These tributes are essentially coin-operated. You'll need
Okay.
a random crown. You'll have to search the ship.
Go back to the ship, find
Neff
a
as
coin,
corpus
use it to go
with
through.
United Board
Simple
behind
enough, I
you
guess.
will be hell for us and workers everywhere. See if you can get across first. Tax whatever proof he's hoping to collect, muck up his plan, and find our people.
Leave Fortuna. Give me 1 second here, guys.
To cross over, you'll need to find a Granum crown first. Search the area. If you make it across, keep an eye out for our people. Maybe survive. I've told more than enough kids their parents aren't coming home.
All up on this is crazy.
Truth? The tomb is verified intact. Dispatch the treasurer with my offering. Time I paid tribute myself.
Alright, here's our chance. Time to tax the taxman.
If only Thomas lived to see this day. Imagine his face, beaming with pride. He bestowed upon me his son, that sacred golden hand. My surgeons have assured me the procedure will be quick and painless.
Give me a second here, guys. Just have to move some stuff around on my other screen. Sorry.
One scan of Parvo's Granum, and my lineage shall be proven. None shall deny me. What?
Oh, got it.
Hello? Again? Not today. As Parvo's heir, it is my offering to make. I am coming, Father. It is I who shall pay tribute. Your Neff is almost home. They must not reach him before we do. Is that understood?
Him! As if the body would still be intact. Something's off. Get to the tribute. Expect some things.
This way. Cool. I guess we're going into the pocket dimension. There we go. Flashback, jeez.
It has been so long since these old eyes
He's
beheld
alive.
another living thing here in the sanctuary. I am Parvos Granum. Thank you for finding me.
I
Can't even
fate I have
slide.
built. When the board's assassins overloaded my transport's void drive, Protea, my beautiful Protea, and her gift for
Can't sprint,
manipulating
can't slide,
time
can't do nothing.
preserved me.
Except walk. There we go. Now we can. There she is.
But at the cost of all that she was. Now she is nothing more than a specter of her former self. My beautiful Protea. That is why you have been invited here.
Invited. Okay.
Father, permit me to show you all I have built in your name. To Neph-Anya that honor.
Weird that there's no enemies, but we'll deal with that. Oh, speaker of. Oh,
I have watched you. Monuments to narcissism, demanding others sweat in your stead, gorging upon that which you have not earned. Watched as you claimed for yourself my teachings of self-reliance, perverting them into a flaccid philosophy of sloth, of idleness. Is that you? My son?
No, that must be a different son.
You know nothing, falling short as you do of every ideal that I value. Your words, your efforts, are the model of inadequacy. I called you, Nathaniel, but I do not need you. I need them.
Bodhi dudes. Oh,
There? Kendo? Father! You're making a mistake. Come now.
Protea has scanned her kin, and with that, she is reinvigorated.
and me against my will. How dare she?
My lovely,
Get off my screen!
wouldn't mind. Show our guests the door.
Okay.
We've got a lock on you, Outwelder. Good luck. What the hell? Outwelder, I'm pulling sensory feeds from a trip
He is ugly, isn't he?
yet. And hearing myself say things I've never said in a place I've never seen. Parvos? Yudi, you should see this. What if Neff has similar logs?
Biz has a handle on the time jump, but we've got bigger problems than Neff now. Get out of there.
Not good enough, am I? Inadequate, am I? You've been watching me, have you? Well, watch as I do. How we do things.
Is that a spectre that I saw?
Crews,
That
repel
is.
those vectors. We have bigger fish to fry.
Ice vectors. My flamethrower does a good job on you. Nice and easy. You done with your hair? Cool. I'm glad. Now you can hang out with me. Give me a second here. Resource blueprint. Okay. I need the blade, the core, and the handle.
No
Okay.
subloviating narcissist with the
So we're
morals
gonna
of a
go
horned
acquire
chainsaw,
parts for it.
but at least that
Sounds
makes it
good.
predictable.
Thought I froze? No. I was just moving something on my other screen.
Neff's given us a cipher for an old Granum file. Phantasmic scintilla and motive
Great,
force.
it's a spy mission.
We'll need more specifics to build
And I
whatever
don't
this
have any ciphers. I can roll on it. Slightly easier for this one than I thought it was going to be.
looks like a partial find.
Perfect.
Let's see if that new cipher works as
That's
promised.
one done. Now I just need to do the other two, just like that.
That's not in my worldview. Fire, fusion, void. Progress always comes entangled with risk, with violence. The precious sample obtained, development is accelerated. The Entrotti have kept their secrets long enough.
Spy missions are not my favorite missions. They make me so nervous. Especially these ones. Okay, I just gotta wait for these to do their thing. Disable those. Peel the camera.
Made you. Get started erasing files. Pull that data immediately.
And that's why I don't like them. Because if I trigger the alarms, they make me stress. Oh, got it. Back in. Mission over. It requires 3 purpose, which it could do.
Exposed to preset circuits, we are able to imprint
It's
behaviors
stressful
like
enough.
an infant mirroring her surrogate. Only this infant can set the world on fire.
Somehow I ended up back in where I left from. Crazy. One more to do. just walking along. Kill all the enemies around before I enter here. Assassinate. Okay, you do that. Ooh, yes. Oh, I can shake the nerves off now. Ooh. I hate, absolutely hate spy missions.
I gated them to do it. The whole site lit up. 80 megatherm bloom. The whole lab vaporized. Those warframes with it. Fire, fusion, void.
Paphos Granum originated spectre particle theory. Guts. This old coot is a mother of intelligence, and that's bad for us. Get back to your ship. You heard this source thing.
There we go.
Mission complete. Excellent work.
Okay, I got all 3 parts. Cool. That means I can craft the Zorus. And I assume the reason I'm crafting it is because I need it for the mission.
Thanks for the fast work, Biz. Sparky, listen up. Biz's findings indicate Parvus might be close to translating himself from that reality into our own. We're not exactly sure how.
Takes
but
30
we're getting
seconds.
some
Okay.
odd readings.
Can
We've got
rush
to
it for
build the
free.
Zorus before Parvus gets free.
A weapon. Glaive class, but with an energy trap. Spectre particles, maybe. Has a mid-flight detonation trigger. Tricky, but I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Gear up.
Play
Let's
before.
go.
That's okay. We will put point and sack steel on it. And that'll do for now. Gotta fashion it, of course. Use your Zoras to free the Solaris captives in the Granum Void. Okay. Oh, nope, cancel that. I need to read what it does. Upgrade. Okay. In the Granum Void, charge throw explosions convert errant specters into spectre particle charges. Detonating with 3 charges increases explosion size. Okay. Detonated. I'm guessing that's the alternate fire. We'll figure it out.
You're too late! The tributes are jammed open and the old man's errant specters have control of my ship. They're spreading through the fleet. I have no choice. If I can't have my fleet, no one can.
Need to intercept the treasure.
But don't worry, I'm already the
Okay, yeah,
very
so
comfortable, safe distance.
The fleet's going to blow. And well done.
cool.
Wait, it's a time prison, right? Sparky, if you can get back inside before the reactor tilts, you theoretically have all the time in the world.
Charge, because why not? Crown.
comes from not knowing what you are doing. There's no stopping this without stopping Protea. A bit like eating your own, no?
Here they come. Take out the errants, then use the Zorus to trap the specter particles that escape. You'll have to time it just right. Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge Neophyte. Well done, Outlaw. Now bring the rest home. Full charge. Now, target the enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge Neophyte. Full charge. Now, target the
charge.
enclosure trapping our jockeys. You'll need to trigger your Zorus to discharge Neophyte.
By now, your friends have noticed that the overloading void engines are preventing the exits you opened for my captives from closing. Well done. And goodbye. Enjoy your stay.
That's well done. You've got to get out of there. That's it. The cycle's degrading.
Heal up. Heard my burp in the stream. Heard your burp in my stream. Ah.
That's it. The cycle's degrading.
One more stick particle. Got it. Particle. Particle.
That's it. The cycle's degrading.
Got it. I think I did it. I did it.
You're too late! The old man's errant specters have... Huh? Huh? Traces. Con? Where is he?
That was
Where is my father?
a little challenging. More for the nerve side of it, but
Yes, there are your sensory
overall not
feeds,
too bad.
just like last time. So, the Zorus worked. In a battle that never happened. Or did it? I have a headache.
Our people are calling in, Sparky. They're coming home. Tonight, all Fortuna will be singing a verse in your honor.
helps if you read things sometimes. You know how I tell you to read cooking instructions and stuff. Alrighty. Mission complete. What is this stupid debris? Various robotic projects are inspected in Quantum Void. Okay. So I'm guessing I can go back there if I get more of those coins, which I assume just spawn wherever.
Solaris, we are reunited. Parents to children.
That's that mission done. Inbox.
The system
The Granum Void scene. Delete all read messages. Perfect. Because I made you VIP. What's the big deal? Also, hello Inferno. How are you? You just missed out on me finishing up the Deadlock protocol. And yes, you get an automatic shout out, because why not? Being new has nothing to do with it. If I think you're good enough for VIP, you get VIP. I did. It was good. The Zorus is cool. The exploding thing on it is actually really fun. I just have no potatoes, so I can't upgrade it more than that until I rank it up. But yeah, it was good. I'm going to take a break from missions. I mean, don't have to be special to get it. I'm going to take a break before I... my favorite quest so far. Ooh, that's a tough one. I really liked The War Within and The Second Dream. Those two were really, really good. But The Sacrifice is my favorite so far. Just figuring out that Ballas was the one that created the Warframes and that he's working with the Sentients, or was working with the Sentients. That was like, what the hell? I'm going to rank up my Zorus on Saturn. Yeah, it's public. Cool. So other people can join. It's such a good quest, and there's so much lore in it that you're like, what the hell? It is dark. Chains of Harrow is definitely up there though as well. It's just the right amount of spooky that I can deal with. So I quite enjoyed that. It did get to the point where I was like, this is getting too much, especially with how good the voice lines and everything are where he's doing the rap tap tap in your ears. Oh, that was so creepy. And then how he just follows you around and like tries to slow you down and capture you to stop you from getting away. No. Don't give me any more of those missions. But yeah, I actually really enjoyed that mission. I know a few people that got... Yeah, I can see how easy it would be, especially if you're not a horror person, to kind of get really overwhelmed and really in your own head about it. But the visual effects of just seeing him... Just the visual effects of seeing him as like a shadow in random rooms as you're going through to get his little spinny toy. that was so cool. I sat there for like a solid 2 minutes and was like pointing it out to Spicy, and she's like, I can't see it, I can't see it. And then she finally saw it and she's like, what the hell? And it's not even like you can attack it or anything, it's just floating there, waiting for you to come closer just to disappear on you. It's, yeah. My team using Corvex. I haven't seen that one. Cora and Nova Prime, of course. Nova Prime is a Prime Warframe that I want to get. I remember watching all the Slover and the Speedver build videos back in the day. I assume they still work. We're talking about the Chains of Harrow mission, you know, the spooky one with the voice that was going tap 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 and stuff like that. We were talking about that one. One of the first missions I did on stream. I was hanging out what Spicy doesn't play Warframe yet. We are working on that. I have parts for a computer that I salvaged from my one as I was upgrading it, so we're going to build her one. We just need to get her a case and a power supply, and then we're good to go with that. She has to have a spot in the clan too, so she can get all the cool stuff from the dojo. Yeah, we've been working on that for a year or two now, and Spicy did stream for a while, but because the computer that we've got currently for her is just an all-in-one and it doesn't have USB 3.0, she can't use her capture card in it, but she would stream what's it called? She would stream Stardew on Switch, Fortnite on Switch, and what was the other one, Bob? Animal Crossing. Yeah. Yeah, Spicy hasn't had much experience with like shooter games outside of Fortnite. I'm trying to get her into World of Warcraft as well. But again, that requires a better computer than the one we currently have for her. I did stream Stardew for a little bit. I enjoy it, but it's really hard to stream because there are so many aspects to it that if someone comes in, you have to explain everything and where you're at and what you're doing, and a lot of people have like finished it and they come in and try and tell you how to do stuff and everything, and it's like, just let me play it on my own. Or they don't like mods, and I play Stardew with mods. I mean, that's about the same with any game these days. People always tell you how to play it and everything, but it just frustrates me because it's just a cozy game that you should be playing in your own way. There's no meta way to play it, but people try and piggyback it. No, just people watching me play it is stressful. Go a few more waves and see how far I can get my Zorus up, and then we'll go from there. Yeah. Games should be about how you want to play them. I mean, you pay for them, unless it's a free-to-play game, but if you pay for it, you should be able to play it however you like. That's also why I kind of stepped away from raiding in World of Warcraft, because I was quite heavy into raiding a number of years back, but everyone was like, you need to do it this way, you need to do it that way. If you're not running this or that, you're not coming with us. And it's very much a elitist type of situation now, where if you're not doing the most DPS, you're not coming. I'm the kind of person that'll look at a class and go, I'm going to play this way, and be told, no, you can't play it that way. It's not optimal. You're not doing it right. And it's like, dude, just you play your character, I'll play mine. But whenever I do play World of Warcraft, it's like solo content, like the delves that they introduced in the War Within. And like the lower level raid, looking for raid and stuff like that. Just stuff I can kind of grind out on my own. Rank 21 with the top Lazarus already. I am loving Temple. I'm getting through most of the stuff that I want to do fairly easily. When it comes to Railjack, that's when it gets a bit weird. But thanks to Surf, when I start on the Hall of Tempestari, I'm gonna be like in a good spot. I've got 3 crew members already. I've got some pretty good mods in my Railjack as well. If you have time and or space available when you're online next, would you mind if I tagged along for some relic farming? Because I need to get the paracesis built. I'm not meaning like in the next hour or 2 hours, I'm meaning like the next 3 or 4 days. Ads will be starting in a minute, so just a heads up for that. Fantastic. Because I believe at the moment I'm only at like let's see here, 200 and something ducats. Yeah, 230. And I need to learn how to do Eidolon hunts as well, so yeah. I'm going to do one more run of Helene and see if I can get the Zorus maxed out, pop some more mods on. She's stealing my vape from under the monitors.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Spicy is literally like right there behind my camera. And she can reach her arm underneath my monitors and take whatever she wants from my desk. She's flipping me off right now. No, she's stealing my my vape.
Reinforcements are inbound.
Her one ran out today, so she's satisfying her nicotine craving by stealing mine. It's alright. I don't mind sharing it. Ooh, someone might have Stalker on them. I don't think I have Stalker on me. I think I got rid of my Stalker yesterday. Yes, because I got the Dread last night and I crafted that. Oh, that thing is a beast. I have the crit mod on it and it's already at like 125% crit. Easy peasy.
Fought with honor.
I am looking forward to the spider frame coming this month. It will be something that I can hopefully get up to the point where I'm able to do the content for it and farm for that, because spider frame, walking on walls. Borderlands 4 ad? Really? I have not seen one. I'm getting Borderlands 4. I know there's been a bit of controversy around the CEO and him talking about pricing and stuff like that, and a lot of people are like mad at him, but I just love the Borderlands franchise so much. Oh, you were still in ads when I was talking about Borderlands 4. I'm getting it. I don't uninstall all their games. Nah. I get that what he did wasn't great, but I mean, it got worse. Oh. Fill me in, because all I know about is the price thing where he said if you can't pay $80, you're not a real Borderlands fan. That's as far as I know. They updated their terms of service. Okay. What have they done? I never really looked into their terms of service beforehand, but if it's like changed a lot of stuff and it's like bad, then exactly, it's a cost of living crisis. Forced arbitration clause of games collect a ton more information and saves it, including credit cards. Mods are bannable and VPNs are bannable.
Attack us.
Oh.
We will counter.
There's a huge modding community in Borderlands, so that's... yeah, there's a lot of content creators that do Borderlands mod runs and stuff like that, so that's going to be a huge impact on them. Saving credit card information, no thank you. Not that I'm going to buy anything besides like the base game, if that. The arbitration clause, I feel like that's getting a bit out of hand. Especially with like a lot of games releasing these days, where even if the company promises something and doesn't deliver on it and never delivers on it, you can't like take them and be like, hey, you promised this, I paid for this in the full understanding that this was coming. Like, you just can't. Yeah, That's messed up. Yeah, no lawsuits including class action, yeah. By playing the games we revoked. That's a dodgy. I agree with that. Like, just by playing the game, you give up any rights to, like, yeah. I don't know. Borderlands and Risk of Rain are getting review bombed on Steam. Really? Jeez. I don't really go by Steam reviews. In all honesty, like, if a game looks good, I'm gonna play it, and then if it turns out that it's not, I won't touch it again. Like, has the game even gone into pre-order yet, or is this even before the pre-order and like pricing was announced? Because as far as I knew, there was no pricing on it, and they were just like talking about it. There was no set in stone. Yeah, look, modding, I feel like there's a bit of a grey area when it comes to modding, because it is affecting the game files, and most terms of service and EULAs like that, they're like not always inclusive of it, and it has always been like there is a risk, but if it's just straight up they're saying you do it, you get banned, that's gonna get a lot of people. Yeah. TOS change in February, but I think people have started calling out on it last month. I may have already accepted those terms of service because I was playing Borderlands like a month ago, Borderlands 3 at least, but I don't know. And I was using mods. Some mods are different. Oh yeah, there are some mods that like completely change the entire skill trees and stuff like that, and I can see that, and like the cheaty type mods where it just gives you infinite money and stuff like that, and takes a lot of the grind out of it, where it's actually like you're just playing the game for no reason other than the fact that you can kill everything in one hit. That's, I'd say, yeah, game breaking mods, yes, but if it's like quality of life mods, there should be something there that protects you, because sometimes the game just isn't optimized well. Yeah, no, I completely agree. It doesn't make sense to change it before the release. Changing it after the game's been out for like maybe 6 months or so people have had a chance to like get in and try it and everything like that. And yeah, I feel like pre-launch was a mistake to change it, but there wasn't. When did the announcement get go live for Borderlands? That would have been last year, wasn't it? They've been building up some hype for a while. I feel like everything that's been said that's bad about Borderlands has happened since PAX East. And that was like a month ago, 6 weeks ago, something like that, so. But before then I heard nothing but like positive stuff about Borderlands 4 and Borderlands in general. Like, I heard nothing. And then like the last couple of months it's just gone absolutely insane with people. April 30th last year or this year? I'm a little quiet compared to the game. Okay, give me a second here. I'll turn down some of the game volume. Continue. Yeah, we'll do another one. I wanted music volume about there. So the first mention of Borderlands 4 was April of this year. Jeez, I thought it was last year that they announced it. Crazy. I mean, there's been so many games that have come out and tanked this year alone. Like, it's becoming more and more commonplace that people are just like, nah, I don't like this game. Everyone isn't going to like this game. We're all just going to tank it. Like, there was one game that didn't even last like 2 weeks, and then it was a dead game. Like, they stopped development and everything like that. I can't remember what it was called. Concord, I think it was, something like that. Unless that was last year and I'm misremembering. Like, it came out and it was like 2 weeks and people played it and they were like, this game is trash, like, and then they just turned their backs on their audience and were just like, nah, you guys just don't understand, and then like fired everyone, which is absolutely insane. It was either this year or late last year. August 20th last year, yeah. So less than a year ago, yeah. And it was only around for like 2 or 3 weeks, and then all of the game was like taken down or something. Like, it just, yeah. It didn't do well. I get where game developers are coming from. Like, the game's been out less than 2 weeks, and you're shitting on it, effectively being like, nah, this game's not worth it. No one's had a chance to really get in and try it out, and then all the content creators have tried it and everything and given their opinion, so everyone just goes with it, and it's a big echo chamber of hate.
Objective is secure. Let's
And
go.
I really don't like that kind of community kind of thing around gaming, where it's like, if games are good, just say they're good. If you don't like it, just say you don't like it. Don't go around telling people that they shouldn't play it because you don't like it. I didn't really look into it. I didn't know it was in development, and then I heard, oh, this game's dead, like, they've done this and this and this, and I'm just like, oh, jeez. Pop you in there. We've got 8. I'm gonna swap back to Tomcat now that Zorus is up and running. I feel like ugly design, that's nothing to like shut a game down though. Like, that's fair. But if it was just because it was an ugly game, then yeah, no, I don't know what's wrong with some people. Call of the Tempestari.
Corpus traffic detected within abandoned void space lanes. Easy pickings. Void storms a possibility. Pack barf bags.
Let's do this. Some railjack. Time to get a big ship. Yeah. I have a big ship. My big ship is pretty cool.
Commence salvage. Void storm resurgence probable. Get the lead out.
I enjoy railjack. I did it with Surf and it was really fun. I haven't done any of it solo though, so I don't know how I'm going to do with the solo side of it. Oh. Some wide swings there.
Corpus salvage team headed for debris field.
Good. My ship is apparently pretty good. Oh, jeez. I'm spinning. Settle, settle, settle. Thank you. I don't even know what my ship control sensitivity is set at, but it feels very, very fast.
Crew, sensor glitch is back. Stay sharp. This may not be a bug.
That salvage crew's dead.
Salvage team eliminated.
That was quick. What are your what are your suggestions for railjack sensitivity? Because it's very, very flicky and very weird.
Alert. Void storm imminent. Corpus reinforcements imminent. Obligatory withdrawal imminent. This escalated quickly.
Got it. You're gonna be very disappointed in me. You never change the settings? Oh jeez, okay.
Gunfight not an option. Isolating escape corridor. Anomaly detected.
Hey, I forget I have a gunner, remember. So yours is very like swoopy as well. That is cool. Who waits for the shadow?
Phosphine cliffs.
Boss Fiend Cliffs.
That takes me back.
I
Oh,
see
jeez, I'm spinning.
you bastard. I see you. Contact Parvos Granum immediately. Get me authorization for multi-phasic ordnance.
Jump
Tell
in my
him
big gun.
I've found the damned ghost.
Take out the big ship. I didn't fly. did. Maybe my gunner got it. My gunner's pretty good.
Evasive. Focus shields.
Isolating escape corridor. All hands, evasive maneuvers. Escape corridor locked. Grab something.
Dancey dance, 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 dance.
Captain Glarios knows something about that vessel. Crew, infiltrate and recover broken
For a story railjack mission, I think my railjack is slightly overpowered for this. But it's nice that I don't have to worry about like dying or anything like that.
Disable all priority targets.
I'm glad I got a really decent gunner.
Boots on the deck. Clear the tubes and launch ram sleds.
Hopefully they're yeah. Gunner's taking them out. Cool.
Hull breach. Immediate repair required.
Hull breach. My dude gonna repair it?
Patch
Where is
that
it?
breach or this railjack is a memory.
Ah, I got it.
Repressurizing.
Arm the warheads. Fire full salvo. Take them down.
Ooh, the zoomed in is even worse. I'm taking out one of the security nodes. Okay. Oh, jeez. Nope, on the other side, I guess. Jeez.
Crisis averted. Mission continues.
This is probably the most difficult mission I've had.
Bring me that
You're
rail.
kidding me. Where?
Hull breach.
I need to get further away.
Immediate repairs.
You got it? Did find the time? No. Oh, there's a security net you can take out.
Frame integrity
That's
preserved. Good job. Return to duty.
Torpedoes prime. Stand by to salvage the remains.
Breach sealed. Railjack integrity
I'm glad my gunner is leveled all the way up. Security node's taken out. Cool.
Priority targets neutralized. Next up, capital ship. Crew, patch that hull breach immediately. Repressurizing.
Torpedoes
I think this is
locked.
where I get my arc wing
Target
out.
in range. Firing.
Astral frame integrity preserved.
They
Good job.
better not
Return
let
to duty.
my ship die. Ah, it's a spy mission. I hate spy missions. Spy missions are the bane of my existence. Hope my guys have good enough with. Oh, jeez, what was that? What? Uh-huh. Leave me alone, enemies. Jeez. Okay. Glad I have a really long range on my flamethrower ability. Otherwise, I'm gonna lurk for a little bit. Oh, yeah, no worries. That's so annoying. The energy beams on the ground kept knocking me down.
Void rescue craft. Missing since the old
Missing since the old war. Okay. Wait for what? There's like a little console that you can use to turn them off, isn't there? I figured out how to turn some of them off. Like the ones that move in a crisscross pattern in the hallways. Some of them I don't have the patience to do it. But I would like to learn. I just do not enjoy spy missions as just anything. They frustrate me. Like, what do you mean if I fail doing one, I fail the mission in some cases? Like, no. Get Wukong from the dojo. I was actually thinking of getting Loki. Because Loki has stealth as well. Or I think Ash has stealth as well. I will eventually get Wukong, and I mean eventually I'll try and get all of the Warcrafts, but yeah. Back for B, I went too far. Actually no, I'll do C first and then work my way back. Ash has invisibly way less than Loki's, yeah. Remember watching old videos of Loki and you could just do an entire mission invisible, and I was like, I want to do that one day. I wouldn't even know where to farm parts for Loki, so As soon as I go through these, they're gonna ping, aren't they? Oh. I'll wait for these ones. He drops from the boss on Neptune. Ah, okay. Neptune is a planet that I have not finished fully doing. I think I've only done like 4 planets completely, and that's mostly because they've got like disruption missions, interception missions, and spy missions. Yeah, it's just... I'll get there eventually. I'm in no hurry to hit Steel Path. So I know once you hit Steel Path, once you clear the star chart, that's when you get Steel Path, and then like, you can get some really cool rewards and stuff from Steel Path. But yeah, I want to take my time and do as much. Yeah, go for it. Take your time. I appreciate you just being here and hanging out. Oh, it's not a way up. Okay. Yeah, did it. All 3 done.
Lost during a void storm of unprecedented magnitude. Interesting. Final mission contains a black mark. Refusal
Oh, Jack
to
from in here.
withdraw.
That's so sad.
Logs record final transmissions. Calling into
That's
the
annoying.
void before being engulfed. She has been calling ever since. The Tempestari went down saving lives. She still waits for an answer.
Okay, so it's a ghost ship, kind of like Davy Jones' ghost ship, where it's just waiting to, or like it went down doing stuff, and it's kind of just like floating around in space, waiting to finish off whatever it was doing, or whatever. That's cool. Back to my railjack. Mission complete. And it's going to take me back to the dojo. I got some cool mods from that one, I guess.
Duty lingers, like pain in a phantom limb.
Some hexen on,
Like
nice.
the voices
I need Hexanon to build the Coromix.
Story is suffering, searching for one final
Yeah.
rescue.
Alright.
Saving us may enable her to complete her duty.
Leave dojo. Maybe that'll take me to the next mission. Yeah, there we go. Signal the Tempestari. Okay. Let's do it. Dante is crazy? Yes, Dante is crazy. I think once I'm done this particular story mission, I'm going to jump on the circuit and farm Baruch.
Wait for the shadow.
Because I want Baruch.
Possibility. Friend-foe identification protocol. Loading Orokin era distress countersigns. Prepare to
My little
disengage
crew.
Void Drive.
On the right hand side of the screen. They're little NPCs that help me out. They like use the guns for me because I've got one set as a gunner. They do repairs on the ship and one of them defends, so if anyone boards they kill them. And then I'm the pilot. Taking my shields down.
Your golden masters. Countersign unsatisfactory. Evasive maneuvers. Attempting to reopen communications. Comms channel reopened.
Who waits for the shadow?
We, the lost souls. She hears us. Tempestari, all aboard are safe. Your mission complete. The Tempestari has lowered shields. Crew, your presence is requested aboard the Tempestari.
Time to board the Tempestari. Enter the ship. There we go.
You have been invited into an unknown realm. Tread lightly.
Say, I'm used to being in unknown realms. That's so cool.
Concentrated void energy. He is not.
I think that's what
alive.
I think that's the warframe that Inferno uses or was using the other day. I think that's Sevagoth.
Their final rescue. The location data is corrupted. He cannot retrieve it. We can help.
If this is where we get Sevagoth, then I am happy to do that and then get Sevagoth and mess around with Sevagoth.
Data restored. Downloading coordinates.
Or attack.
Their shields are down! Oh, sweet Zeno! You went and lulled the beast to sleep for me. How kind.
Didn't do it for you. Did it to try and help Sevagoth.
I was working in an exosuit when the Tempestari destroyed Lucretia platform. I drifted for days among the frozen fragments of my crew. My sisters. I dreamed their dead, gaping mouths.
I do apologize if anyone is in ads right now. Got a minute left on it, they'll miss out on a bunch of stuff. I hope I don't do it too quick.
So it's into the void now, me girls and me boys. From mother's hands we go. We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done. Then we'll be sleeping in the
Mine is
cold
the
below. Sisters below, below. We're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below.
It's cool,
Our
I like
sailing
cold
ships for the hard and the quick. We roll our load and go.
Death
There's
Note
a
dude.
living to be
Ryu?
made, or there's
Yeah.
hell to pay when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below. We're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all
Song
bound
is
down
cool.
to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below.
This is so cool.
There's a man on high with the devil in his eye and a golden hand, I'm told. It can hurt you, it can hold you, he can kick you or console you when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below.
Down. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I'd love to hear a joke. But if you say my gameplay, then I will be very sad.
Oh, sisters, you so wise and true. When it's my time to go, won't you lay me down under granum crowns, and I'll be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below. We're
I am
going
awaiting
where
your
the
joke.
winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold. Sisters below, below. We're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below. Sleeping in the cold below,
I don't know.
below. Sleeping in the cold below. Today we sail on the solar rail, for there's much we just don't know. So farewell with a kiss, then it's
I get it.
fast for the mist.
I might just not be understanding.
Till we're all sleeping in the cold below.
How do I destroy the beam
Multi-phasic
generator?
beams have the
There we go,
Tempestari
gun.
imprisoned. Solution: junk the beam generator.
Did that do it? I guess not. Maybe this is where I go out in this. I am working on it.
Mankind are the only monsters this system needs, Tenno. We have no time for old ghosts. I shall rip that ship to pieces
and eat its heart.
Objective: collapse the anchor field. I am in. Stay locked on
peasy.
your feet.
Let's take all these enemies out. I am loving Temple right now. Temple is so good.
Jamming drones are a serious
Jamming
problem.
drones.
Progress halted. Countermeasures are interfering with my progress. Rectify.
Still stealing my vape.
Jamming drones. Yay.
Come on. Why are you giving me so many drones to take out? Let's get this last one up through here. Perfect.
Done. One last thing.
Access the terminal.
Get to the
Fantastic.
Override terminal.
This quest isn't too bad. Definitely not as intense as the other ones, but I'm still enjoying it.
Forget capture. We'll sift through the wreckage instead. Tracers locked? Engage.
Back to the Tempestari. Now.
Return to the Tempest. I'm working on it. Let's go to Psy.
Tempestari is charging unidentified countermeasures. Stay in range. Swap down pests. Crew, sentients have hit the avionics. Dispose of them.
Sharks are so not really, but are they tracking?
Rupture.
Like tracking.
Explosive
Ooh,
decompression.
jeez, you are super close.
Countermeasures charged. On your mark. Unleash the storm.
I did it. Yeah. That's a very bright light.
All part of this story. We have a enter void. Search and rescue.
Search and rescue.
We must
Okay.
complete the Shadow's final mission. Together. Cephalon size report. Tempestari. Final voyage. Today,
Let's
a
pick this up
centuries
and see what it
long
is.
journey ended. Together, we braved a turbulent
Yeah, give us another joke if you're still there, Heart Attack. Proceed to the cargo hold. Okay. You can see his arm sticking up out of the floor. There he is. Wait for the shadow. Your shadow has come.
Sevagoth, a warframe
Was Sevagoth, I was right.
to the void forever. His energy almost extinct. With his last spark of life,
So that's part of Sevagoth. Ah, I see.
again, and both were at peace.
That was cool. I liked the song. There's Sevagoth just in his little capsule. Got off into space. Oh, okay, he blew up. I wasn't expecting that. I thought we were sending him out into space so that he could, like, harvest some energy and come back. And we're back in the Granum Void. That's the captain of the other ship. The one that was attacking us and trying to destroy Sevagoth's ship. I like her hair color. And her like face tattoos. And of course, there's Parvos. Sister. Cool. Mission complete. We got a field run sample and only 279 credits. That's alright. And we're headed back to the dojo. Cool. That's that done. Nice. Let's leave the dojo. Now that the mission's over. Ooh, we have mail. Oh, it's cutscene. Okay.
My brother was a witless man, happy as a hog, face down in the trough. No thought of the farmer's axe. He was a brute above my Asper's constitution. Yet he had not the will nor the guile to let me guide that brawn. So, in my youth, I often imagined I had another sibling, a specter of sorts, a sister. And in my mind, she and I, oh, how we would conspire. Great schemes, risk trades, rapacious.
And what's going on here?
And should I ever find
That's another one.
back to
And another one. There's 2 more. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
She'd be at my side, axe in hand.
Okay. Waters hopes nothing comes of this murderous consortium, or rather board meeting. Okay. Okay, that was cool. Do we have any other mail? Only 4 Semitic messages available. Confirmed. Yes. Okay, perfect. Done. That was cool. I can rank up to Mastery rank 11, but I might do that later. They're all ranked up. Okay. I'm gonna go see if I can do anything to my railjack. Railjack. Do I have any upgrades that I can do? Can't repair that. I don't have the materials. Did I get anything new? Nope. Not in there. Not in there. Not in there. 23 intrinsics available. 64, 64, 32, 32, 64. Okay. My crew's still looking good. Some decals. Cute. Nope, nothing I can do. That's alright. Leave the dojo. Alrighty. That is... New War is probably the next one that I'm going to work towards, but I want to build the Paracesis first. So I might work on that in the next stream. Because I might do some ducat farming, which would mean a relic farm stream. I need to level up my Latron before I make the Tiburon. I need to farm some Hexanon so that I can build Comorex. A whole bunch of stuff that I want to work towards. I want to get more stuff for the Seer so I can craft that, because I have never used the Seer. I do want the Zylok Prime, which means I need to get some more Mastery rank, which is good that I have all of this stuff that I can rank up now. I need to get the Orvius crafted, Paracesis crafted, Sun and Moon. I've already got the Tomcat. I don't want to do the War just yet because I need to get another Broken War first. I need the Blade for the Yakuza. And then I need to do some Deimos stuff. So I think next stream that I do will be a farming stream and a syndicate stream as well. And then I feel like next week will be the war, the new war, where I start that one. As always, I do appreciate everyone hanging out and chatting with me. I appreciate all the lurks, and I appreciate you coming in and chatting. I will catch you guys next time. Bye.